Cheers. Morning. Out on a 2-night solo. Just wanted to show you a tripod that I've been given by my old man a few months ago. It's old school, obviously. Let's have a look. I don't know when it is. It must have been 1960s, 1970s maybe. I'm not really sure. It's Japanese. But, you know, it's no lightweight carbon or anything like that, but it's easy to deploy, extendable legs, sprung loaded. Then you've got this mechanical device to raise it up, lock it off. I just love the way that it's all a little winder on the side there, look. It's got a little leather sleeve that it pops into as well. Yeah, nice and old school, solid bit of kit. I just thought I'd share that with you. I got here last night after work. The sun was shining, beautiful evening. I woke up to a bit of rain today. So first thing, it's cracking on for breakfast anyway. Got the U.S ready meal, 24-hour ration pack, and see what's inside one of these. So you are now sat on top of the vintage tripod. Right, let's get this thing open. See what's inside it. MRE, menu 15 Mexican style chicken stew. Meals ready to eat. So, first off, what we got? Chocolate hazelnut powder. That's obviously a heat bag. What's that one? Banana pumpkin puree. Ugh, not sure about that. What we got in there looks like matches, tea bag, water purification, gum. Cheese filled pretzels. Spoon. Mexican style chicken stew. Heat, that's the cardboard sleeve that you heat it up. What else we got? Cheese spread with jalapenos. Crackers. What's that say? Oh, that's just like the nutrition card. And First Strike energy bar. So I didn't really see any breakfast in there. So I guess you do your crackers and cheese. Oh, do those Yanks not eat breakfast? What's going on? Can't be eating crackers for breakfast, surely. Well, it is what it is. Oh, This is a bit messy job. So you will have seen last night I cooked a meal. I cooked duck and rice, which I thought was a little bit American themed. And the only reason I say that is I work with a guy who's American, and he has duck and rice probably near enough every day, so I thought, why not? So I bought two breasts of duck last night with some egg fried rice. It was really good actually. So I managed to pick up this at a World War II event that I went to a couple of weekends ago, last weekend. So this is the U.S Army World War II MeatCan mess tin. This is 1944. I discovered the other day as well that if you stick that over there, they're designed to sit on the handle, so you can have your whatever it is, whatever chow was going at the time. It did come with a spoon and a knife, and the knife is 1942, and this is a reproduction spoon. So I need to look out for a vintage fork and spoon. Right, let's have a look at these crackers then. Cheese spread with jalapenos. Looks really healthy. Very messy. Bon appetit. Hey, it's got a bit of a kick to it. Well, I guess that's breakfast then. I was expecting some sort of like all day breakfast or something. There you go. Maybe it's not 24 hours. I don't think it's 24 hours, is it? Can't live off that. I was looking for some sort of World War II menu, but obviously there wasn't. The meat cans wasn't designed for that. The meat can were designed for when you're in camp. You go up to the kitchen, camp kitchen, and you queue up and you get your chow, as they used to call it. Whatever slop it was. I don't think they really ate out of the field, as it were. K rations. But it is what it is. I'm sure we can survive. I have got other food. I won't be eating the energy bar, I don't think. But I think it's time for a brew. So let's get in here, see what's in this. See what's inside here. See, anyway, yeah, you got two gums. Got a little sachet of salt. What's that? No idea what that is. It's like tissue, maybe. Yep. tissue for the long drop, in case you get caught out. Matches. These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure, several weeks to very damp air. So you've got a little pocket of matches there. A moisture towel, wet wipe, and then hot sauce. No tea bag. Huh? I was expecting at least a coffee in there. Interesting. Good job I bought some brew bags, innit? Let's get a brew on. So I've been designing a twig stove over the last couple of months. Something I wanted to do in conjunction with the zebra billies and a few other little features that it's got. My idea of a twig stove, at the moment I'm going to be selling these in a little sort of vintage envelope, but I will be getting some pouches made for this. So it comes flat pack, several items. Let's bring you in. So what we got? We've got sidewalls, cold tray. These are the top steadies, and these two are the burner steadies, and then obviously you've got the grill plate. So this is made from 1mm stainless steel, 304, and it's as simple as following each wall has got a letter on it, so you match up the letters. So for example, B to B slots together, C to C slots together, and then the last wall obviously D to D. And there you have it. Okay, so first let's talk a couple of features. So these are your burner steadies. Now you've got 3 slots on there, and they're designed to fit 3 different type fuel stoves. And all they do, like any other, choose the middle one, they slot in the middle like that. And this middle one is designed to fit the trangia stove. So you've got your trangia stove, obviously available on the website, and that's designed to fit that. So if you're moving down to the last pair of slots, position 1 or 3, whichever you want to call it, that's designed to fit the original trangia, the bigger diameter trangia stove. So that is designed to fit that. Now obviously the height of these stoves is dependent on maximum efficiency of the flame. So that's the larger trangia. And then finally on the first slot, so the first pair of slots are designed to fit the Descatties stove. So that sits on there. Right, let's talk some other features on this then. So you've got holes in here, this direction. I can't show you because I haven't got any on me, but these two holes are designed for tent pegs. So if you haven't got your grill, if you forgot your grill plate, you can throw two tent pegs in there, which acts as a steady for your pot or whatever you're cooking on. So yeah, those two are your tent pegs. I've got this window here to use it as a twig stove if you haven't got your meth burners. So this is your feeding hole for your twig stove. And in conjunction with that, to protect the ground, this is the coal tray. That simply slots in the side. So you see here on C&D panel, there's a slot which simply slides through, and that acts as your coal tray. Simple slide in and out job. So this is the grill plate, and that simply just sits on top like that and keeps it rigid as well. So you've got your burner in there. Wrong one. So you've got your burner in there, grill plate on top. Another little feature that I added, in the grill plate you'll see in two corners these two little slots. So you cook your meat or whatever you're cooking on there. If you get one of the zebra steadies, which I'll talk you through in a minute, there's two slots, and the end slot is designed, if the grill plate is too hot, you basically lift it out. So yeah, you just slide that in there, lock it in place, and lift your grill plate off. So the reason why I wanted to design this is because I wanted to incorporate the billy can on its side, the cooking on its side with my billy can trays. So they basically sit in there like that. This is the 14cm billy, and that sits on top. You can see that I've designed the steadies with a radius on it that accepts all four size billy cans. So there it is in its entirety really. You've got the 14cm coal tray on top. If you're going to use it as a twig stove, you've obviously got coals you can sit on top. You've got the fish spreader to keep the lid on. And then you've got the 14cm billy can tray inside. So let me just show you the 10cm. What I had to do for the 10cm is to move these stays to a central position, because obviously the height of the 10cm billy can is a lot smaller. So that sits on top, and then the notch out here is so that the bail arm can be moved away for when you're cooking inside, when you want to have a look at your food. So this radius here accepts all four billy cans. To be honest with you, it accepts any size round can, because it always finds the central point. So this radius actually is designed for the 16cm, but any can will sit on there and it always finds the middle. If I can find some dry deadfall a bit later on, it's stopped raining now, we'll fire it up as a twig stove. I'll show you that. Cheers. Okay, so I wanted to show you this tent. It's a one tigris, but I can't remember the name of it, and I've got no internet signal here to check. But yeah, so yeah, here it is. Got the usual one tigris adjusters on it. Cool little feature at the back. It's got an air vent going all the way across into the bedroom department, and it's slightly angled so you don't get no rainfall on it. Got the usual air vents. Got a loop at the top if you want to hang it off a ridge line. Then this canopy, you can have it coming straight out like that, or you can have it to one side. Not tried that yet. One tigris do these bivy poles as well, lightweight aluminium sections that press stud together. But yeah, generally very happy with it. We had a bit of rainfall this morning. So here it is inside. You do get, I suppose I could close out a bit more, but you do get elements of rain coming through this gap here. Centre pole comes with the tent, only one pole. It's got just nice little touches on it. You've got like a little pocket there in the vestibule area. One thing I will say is that there's no little hoop on the basin bedroom. That would have been a little feature that they could have added to have it round here, so you can open it up with one hand sort of thing. But I know they do that on other tents that I've had. So it's got a little tie out point there for the bug net. And then inside, see the little air vent at the back. It's just tied off there if you want to have it up or down. Loads of room. Loads of room for probably 2 people in here at a tight push. Got another little pocket there. Tie off points. Now, one thing that I did notice is where the pole connects to the top, you've got a hole between the bedroom mozzie net and the outside. I've just stuck a bit of tissue in there because last night the bugs were out in force and they were getting in here, and they're attracted to light as well, aren't they? So they always sort of elevate to the top. But yeah, I've just bunged that with it. I don't know why that hole's there, to be honest with you. Maybe an air vent or something, but I doubt it because that's a nice little air vent there. But yeah, it's a bit weird that hole being there. Yeah, another pocket there. Got a bit of dry weather, so I thought I'd demonstrate the stove as a twig stove. If I can find me Ujima flip. So I've got a bit of this Tinder card. This is available on my website too. Fluff a bit up. Fluff a bit up there. Give it a spark up. As you can see, I've got the coal tray in there just to protect the ground. Woo. The sun's coming out. Oh yeah. I like a bit of sun. Not too much, but you know. This is going to be time for a beer, I think. So these will be ready for the wilderness gathering, these stoves. There'll be 10 available. And one thing I didn't do is weigh it, so I'll put the weights on this video. So we'll let that do its thing, and then you know the deal. Never waste a fire, always warm up water when you can. In other words, have a cup of tea. So this is the 14cm billy can. Oh, that wind's getting up. This is the 14cm billy can. I carry a Karen King gas canister in there. Got the billy can tray. Normally these billy can trays are designed to sit in that way, stood up, so you can still get the steam tray on top, or the plate, whatever you want to call it. If you're carrying a gas canister, fits inside. Coal tray sits on top, and obviously you can't fit your plate inside. So for those that don't know, you stick your lid on, turn your plate the other way up, stick that on. It's designed to do that. You can do that, 'cause that's what that recess is for on the lid. Stick that way up, and then your handle your bail arm, keeps that lid on, so you've got extra carrying capacity. For those you didn't know. Cheese-filled pretzels. Alright. I guess that's lunch. Bit of gum for dessert. Howdy, boy. Well, it's that time. They're out. Just got done on a leg. Just crawled up with trousers. Luckily I remembered last night and I didn't get bit. What's the point of them, eh? Smells good, that. So, got a bit of time. Gonna do a bit of knife maintenance, but I thought I'd show you this. A friend of mine, Lee, makes these sharpening boards in 2 different sizes. Made out of oak. So I'm just going to do a little bit. I've soaked it in oil. Doesn't like I've soaked it enough. I put it in a freezer bag to try and maintain some of the moisture, but we'll give it a go. Metal polish. Slap a little bit on there. I mean, it's not that dull in certain areas. I'm not too precious about 10 strokes that way, 10 strokes that way. All I care about is trying to keep it even. When it starts going black like that, that's where you pretty much know that it's taking some of the metal off. Keep even pressure. I find that that belly there, between that and the point, is a bit most awkward to sharpen. Kinda get a feel for it. Yeah, thanks Lee. Right, what I've been doing to the bike. Well, I had a distorted front disc, so last week I changed that. This, because as I was braking, coming up to a junction or something, it was sort of jerking forward and back, so pretty simple job. Take the front wheel off, undo these Allen keys, Allen bolts, replace the disc, and I replaced the pads at the same time. So that's all hunky-dory now. Unfortunately, as I was assembling it, there's a plastic speedo mechanism that fits in here, and I broke that by over tightening it, so I've got to get a new one of them. That's not a massive job. My chain was like 3 inches of play in it, so at the back here is a couple of bolts that you undo and turn it around on the cam. So that's on maximum tension now, so that's okay. What else? These are new. I was at a World War II event last weekend. These are this is 1944. A couple of ammo pouches. So I slapped them on for a little bit of extra carrying. One either side, held on with a leather strap from the old mate Dean. Got one either side. Got one there, look. What's that one? That's 1944 as well, so I did buy them as a pair. Yeah, so comfortable ride in last night, good as gold. I'm getting a bit of vibration on the right foot peg though. When you've got high revs. I think I've just found it. I think I've just found what the problem is. That's been giving me quite a bit of grief, that has, on my right foot. It's causing me right foot to go a little bit numb when you go quite a bit of distance, but that's probably why. It's loose. Better tighten that up when I get home. Apart from that, all good. That's a bit of a result. Found an adjustable spanner in my tool bag. Just tighten it up. See how it goes on the way home. Surprising what you can fit in these British Army packs. I'm not sure, obviously that's a later model, but these are World War II. So yeah, these are World War II British Army large backpack, I believe that's what they're called. Surprising what you can keep in here. Oh, what I just found. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? It's gone way past 12 o'clock. Way past, honestly. Cheers. I had that thing burning for about 2 hours, I think. Just kept feeding it with little twiggies, little twiglets. Yeah, it's a bit full. Right, let's go for Mexican style chicken stew. Oh, wow, crikey, that is hot. I've started heating up already. Woo! I think we've got to wait about 5 or 10 minutes. 20 past. Right, okay. Watched a couple of episodes of Masters of the Air. I love that. A bit like Band of Brothers. I've got the hot sauce on standby. And I'm going to use the MRE spoon. See how it holds up. I'm going to go and grab a beer from Ringo. He's like my little bar. Yep. Cheers. But a very chatty pigeon up there most of the day. Right, it's been about 10 minutes. It's hot. Yeah, tastes good. Thank you, Cincinnati, Ohio. Just see what it's like, really. Just for a laugh. See if it's really hot. It looks hot. Oh. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, it's hot. That's what it packs down to. Obviously they're the extra poles, and takedowns, minutes, literally minutes. Yeah.